Anybody there? Anybody know? Get out! Anybody home? Anybody know? Yeah, get out. Long ago I told you true. Thought the day would come for the earth to have to pay for its war bells run. Faster, no, faster still, faster till the heart you've been is made. Faster now, faster still, faster till all the race is run. Anybody home? Anybody now? Anybody there? Anybody home? Is anybody there? Anybody know? Get out! Anybody there? Anybody know? Is anybody there? This is Angel Message 9, given on October the 2nd, 2012. This message is given by Hermes Thoth. Hermes Thoth is the progenitor or the patriarch of the Scottish, Irish, and Scandinavian lineages. His essence was immaculately implanted as Dan, the son of Jacob Israel. And then Hermes' eternal reflection mate, Mary Uriel, you know as Mother Mary, was also implanted. And together they had children that spawned those lineages, along with another female of angelic origin. Anyway, he's here with us tonight. Like all angels, they are in a superconductive hyperdimensional state. And I'm being told that I'm going to be led to be able to film them at some future date. Anyway, he is basically the patriarch that is known as Enoch. And so what we have here is his warning. He played the parts of Daniel the prophet and John the divine, and in those prophecies that they brought in, given by Jesus and other angels such as Michael and Gabriel, gave a warning that in the end days that Babylon will be purposely fallen, and it's happening right now. And in the midst of all of that, Jesus warns that there will be a dragon harvest reap. The dragon, in essence, he's referring to. All this is written in some of the books and in the messages and everything that's on the website. But in summary, he says, get out of Babylon. That is a warning. Get out, my children, he says. Because the Anunnaki will be allowed to harvest humans in various ways within all commercial chick coop traps. That is cities that are served by banks and are part of Babylon the Great that is now falling. And in the midst of Babylon the Great falling, this dragon harvest reap is going to happen. And so Hermes is saying and warning, as Jesus has and Michael and the rest, you've got to remove yourself from these areas immediately. Get out of Babylon. Now is the time. It is falling on a planetary level. And all that's happening now are seductions trying to hold it together and keep people in the cities, because when the harvest reap happens, let me give you a summary of what he says. The Anunnaki reptilian humanoid predatory race is a vicious bunch of lying thieves. And they love to trap angelic humans in these chick coop traps and then actually either take them off planet to their home planet or devour them in their sexually illumined state after this blast happens that they give warning of. Also in the Avebury crop circle. Anyway, they're saying that the Anunnaki, these people who serve the Anunnaki to gather up and hoard all these precious metals and have have bought their way into underground cities and vaults because they know what's getting ready to happen, thinking they're going to be protected by it, are playing the fool. Because the Anunnaki are just as capable of lying to them through their connections as those humanoid deceptive beings are to everybody else. So I mean, get the picture that the Anunnaki will go straight into those underground vaults and treat those that have been used to gather the precious metals like they did others. This is all governed by universal law and the Father Creator. So it's all allowed. But those in a selfless state who can get out of the seductions immediately, go into rural areas and take as much food and supplies as you can with you, because when this happens, when this starts, and the timetable of it is shown in the Avebury crop circle, because they wait until all on the planet are in an illumined state. That is what they harvest. So right after that blast, which will be right at the end of the year, it's when it's going to happen. But everything else is going to climax about then too. So, be warned, be safe, love your part in helping to clean up this mess after it's over with, but get out of Babylon now.
Anybody know? Anybody know? Get on. Now open the book of love, they tell me, Michael say all those who pick the white horse to win